Welcome to Building a Character, where I'm going to be building your favorite characters using Pathfinder and Spheres of Power. Check the description for the character sheet, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for notifications. It is time for the final build of the year. That goes to Kazuma Sato from Konosuba. I promised that I would do this, so we're going to finish off the year with this and the Arcanite shit that's literally going to get uploaded right after this. Anyway, the one true believer of gender equality, and the king of all chads in terms of isekai anime. There might be like one that's higher up there, but it's whatever. The class setup is somewhat simple, though it does require a third-party class, so do with that what you will. Anyway, let's get started. What are the goals of the build? Goal number one is steal. That is his signature shit, and I swear to God, if you guys build this and don't use it, I will find you. Goal number two is his extreme luck. That is kind of hit or miss, but I actually found a class based all around luck. So, hey, it's nice. And goal number three is actually unrestricted. By unrestricted, I mean because of his class in the show, the adventurer, he is not restricted in the types of skills that he can get. As long as he sees them and someone teaches them to him, he can get the skill. This is why he can use death magic, rogue talents, blacksmithing talents, and all that other type of shit. I found a way to get it. I actually found a way to get it. It's not as good, but I found a way to get it. Anyway, on to race. Kazuma is a human, simple enough when it comes to this channel anyway. Take the improved initiative bonus feat, +2 dexterity, and enjoy your skilled race feature. Next will be stats. I'll be using 15 point buy, but roll for stats if your DM will allow it. Dexterity and charisma are your pinnacle stats. They'll be at 14. Wisdom, constitution, and intelligence will be at 12. He's only slightly tankier, smarter, and technically wiser than your standard human, though his party members will make you think otherwise on that one. And strength will be at 9. I only dumped it because he doesn't fight in close range often, and when he does, he tends to lose. But the feats that I'm going to take are going to make you think, what the fuck? Though you can perform sneak attacks, spoiler, you can perform sneak attacks at range. It's just difficult to do it. Anyway, we'll kick things off with the Mimic archetype of Prodigy. You gain the Sequence ability, which is essentially a combo meter. Basically, when you build up enough actions, whether that be attacks, moves, and all that other type of stuff, you can unleash a finisher. The only one that I really see working for him is Barrage Flurry, which allows him to perform an attack per instance in the sequence. So when you cap out, like let's say you hit level 20 Prodigy, you could have a sequence of like 12. That is 12 attacks in a round, essentially. But either way, this doesn't really work too well for Kazuma. We're only really here for the next level ability. But aside from that, you also gain Inspired Sequence. Whenever you have an active sequence, you gain an insight bonus on attacks and damage rolls and caster level equal to half the length of your sequence. Beat at this level would be Advanced Magic Training because of the multi-class. Second level Mimics gain the Mimicry ability. You can understand abilities that you have seen in practice. Whenever you observe a martial ability or successfully identify a sphere effect as an immediate action, you gain knowledge of 1 + 1 per 3 class levels of talents used in that effect. So essentially, if someone uses a destructive blast, a searing blast, hey, I know that's a searing blast. Now you gain the destruction sphere and the searing blast talent for 1 minute per caster level. You may retain knowledge of 2 talents +1 per 3 class levels thereafter. That's basically how you're going to pick up on other people's skills, though you're not going to stay in Mimic for too much longer, so it's not going to be insane, but it's just something to have. Third level Mimics gain Sequence Link and Steady Skill. Steady Skill, it basically lets you expend Martial Focus to take a 15 instead of a 10 on a skill check from the Prodigy's class list. Feat at this level will be Combat Reflexes. Fourth level Mimics gain Unbroken Sequence. When your sequence would be ended by the dazed, helpless, paralyzed, stunned, or unconscious conditions, you may expend martial focus to prevent the sequence from ending due to that condition for a number of rounds equal to your practitioner modifier. That would be charisma. Stat increase at this level is +1 dexterity. Let's move over to our next part of the multi-class, which is the Lucky Bastard of Unchained Rogue. You gain finesse training, sneak attack of 1d6, and trap finding. The feat at this level is actually an open one. I didn't really know what feat to take because of the weird point of the switch. Anyway, second level Lucky Bastards gain the Kismet and I think it's Kismet and Deeds class feature. Both of these are a lot to explain, so I'll put them in the description, but in summary, Kismet allows you to re-roll a nat 1 if you spend a Kismet point. And Deeds, at the current level, you have access to 2 of them, which is Turnabout and Swashbuckler's Kip Pup. I think that's how you pronounce that. Anyway, that's all going in description. Third level Lucky Bastards gain Danger Sense and a bonus to Finesse Training, along with a buff to your Sneak Attack. It's now 2d6. Feat at this level is an extra rogue talent. Take Combat Swipe as your talent for improved steal, and you qualify for greater steal once you get around to that. Fourth level Lucky Bastards gain your next deed. You also gain Debilitating Injury and Uncanny Dodge. Debilitating Injury is a rather long one too, but in summary, whenever you deal sneak attack damage, you may apply a debuff that usually is AC or attack rolls. It scales up as you level up, obviously. Stat increase at this level is +1 dexterity. Fifth level Lucky Bastards gain another buff to sneak attack. It's now 3d6. And Rogue's Edge. You gain the skill unlock powers for a skill as appropriate for your number of ranks in that skill. That is word for word taken off the Rogue page. I don't know what the hell that means. So, good luck. Anyway, feat at this level will be an extra rogue talent. Take black market connections. You can thank Varnir for the money you'll be spending and the magic items you'll be obtaining. 6th level Lucky Bastards gain a buff to Danger Sense and another rogue talent. Take Camouflage. 7th level Lucky Bastards gain a buff to Sneak Attack. It's now 4d6, and the feat at this level will be Vital Strike. 8th level Lucky Bastards gain improved Uncanny Dodge. Stat increase at this level will be +1 Charisma. 9th level Lucky Bastards gain a buff to Danger Sense and to Sneak Attack. It's now 5d6. Feat at this level will be Devastating Strike. You could probably take Greater Steel by this point. I don't know the prerequisites off the top of my head, but you can swap out Devastating Strike for sure. You don't really need it. Anyway, 10th level Lucky Bastards gain access to advanced rogue talents. You also gain a rogue talent. Take Weapon Snatcher. It essentially allows you to use steel in combat to take a person's weapon right out of their hands. 11th level Lucky Bastards gain Finesse Training again, and a buff to their Sneak Attack. It's now 6d6. Feat at this level will be Improved Vital Strike. 12th level Lucky Bastards gain another buff to Danger Sense, and the stat increase at this level will be +1 Charisma. 13th level Lucky Bastards gain another buff to their Sneak Attack. It's now 7d6. Feat at this level is Critical Focus for your Katana Chun Chun Maru. Yes, he has a katana named Chun Chun Maru if you haven't seen the show. 14th level Lucky Bastards gain another rogue talent. Pick whatever you want. It's open. 15th level Lucky Bastards gain your final buff to Danger Sense and your last buff to Sneak Attack. It is now 8d6. Feat at this level will be an extra rogue talent. Again, pick whatever you want. Our capstone will be the 16th level of Lucky Bastard. You gain your final rogue talent. Take whatever you want. Stat increase at this level will be +1 strength. Remember, your deeds and your kismets have been scaling up. I just haven't been mentioning them because they weren't really all that important, but I'll keep the chart in the description. Anyway, on to the pros and cons of the build. For pro number 1, you are a jack of all trades. As you know, just by mimic alone, you can do that. And these rogue levels, you can always swap out for any levels that you feel like you might need, i.e. blacksmith, mage, knight, whatever you want. Just run it, take it, do whatever you want. Anyway, pro number 2 are your sneak attacks. 8d6 for free, basically, for flanking. Free, easy. Pro number 3 is the re-rolling potential. By re-rolling, I mean if you roll a nat 1, fuck that, spend the point, roll it again. Anyway, for cons, you are a jack of all trades, obviously, so you don't specialize in anything. Unless you stick the way this build works, then you're a really interesting rogue. Anyway, con number 2 is the third party Multiclass from Mimic. If your DM does not allow third party, then, well, I'd be surprised if you're even doing Spheres of Power. But if your DM doesn't allow third party, then it's kind of, you're kind of not able to really make this character the way he is in the show, but you can just take all 20 levels of rogue and, be on your way. And for con number 3, the scaling is really annoying. By scaling, I mean, even though Mimic's Bab and Rogue's Bab is the same, because of the weird point that I did the class change at, it kind of screwed over a lot of the feats I originally had in mind. So that's just kind of how it is when it comes to this type of stuff. Anyway, this is the last build of the year. Thank you for the last year. I'll be getting to my requests starting around the 3rd week of January, because I have a really big test that I need to start studying for that's going to decide if I graduate college in May. So wish me luck on that, and I'll see you guys next year.